let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day. So, for Friday, March 21st, how do celebrities stay cool? They have many fans. All right. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We got compass, icon, soap, and world, legend, exam, stencil, chart, scene, ruler, mitzvah, circle. So mitzvah is a Hebrew word for like a good deed. Great, sphere, lion, and T-square. T-square. So mitzvah immediately stands out to me. Are we using its meaning of, a good deed? Jewish-related things? Or are we word playing? I'm not seeing like anything else that just means good deed. So I don't think it's straight up that. I'm not seeing any necessarily like Jewish related words either. So I think there might be some wordplay going on today, but we'll see because I don't know what that's going to be right now. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, if you remove the it starts with MIT, I suppose. Starting with universities. Oh, I see. Okay, so if you remove the AH and then change the M to an S, the I to a T, the T to an O, the Z to an R, and the V to a K, it's stork. So I think these are birds if you remove the last 2 letters and then change all the other letters. All right. Compass icon makes me think of Safari because Safari browser has a compass icon. I know they don't go together, but I wonder if they're trying to hint at like icons on Macs or iOS. I don't know, is a ruler an icon, like a physical ruler? We've got sphere and circle, which are shapes. They're a 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional version of the same shape. If we had like point, I don't know what a T-square is. Feels like it might be a tool for. Is a T-square a carpentry tool? Lets you square up things. And a stencil might be used in carpentry. A ruler to measure things. So you'd probably use a tape measure, not a ruler, but who knows? Maybe you use a ruler too. What else do you use in carpentry? Lions. Okay. Chart, I don't think so. We got exam. I just noticed that. I don't know how I can read every word at the start and still not have noticed that we have certain words, but I mean, there's 16 of them. It's hard. Compass. Oh, the compass, like the with the thing with the thing on 2 legs that you can. Yeah, I think that's what we're going with. These are like tools used in some kind of crafting. Yeah. Architectural drawing tools. There we go. Okay. Legend. I am blank. I am legend. I am great. I am lion. I am soap. Soap is interesting. What are we doing with soap? Things that you clean with. Soap. So compass was not Safari, by the way. Icon. So if someone's an icon, maybe a legend and a great and soap. Just someone who's like world class, right? Someone who's well known. But what's the 4th one? Exam, scenes. I'm going to read each one. Exam, no. Chart, no. Scene, no. Soap, no. Mitzvah, no. Circle, no. Sphere, no. Lion, no. World, no. So, I mean, world class, but maybe not. Then is that a red herring? Maybe they wanted a red herring of great, legend, icon, and ruler. So do we split these up? I still don't know what mitzvah is going with. I assume it's going to be the purple because I don't think we're using the definition. Generally, yellow and green use the definition of the word, not wordplay, in my experience. And they can always break their own rules, but because they're not real rules. They're just observations of how they have tendencies. Anyway, lion is interesting. It's the cat, the big cat. Maybe lion. Do you think lion goes with these 3? He's a real lion, like the king of the jungle, even though lions don't live in the jungle. Let's see. Okay, it is that. Luminary. Okay. Good thing they didn't put luminary in there with that, because I don't know if I would have known that meant the same thing. Circle, sphere. I feel like circle and sphere might not go together. Maybe that's the trick. Exam and chart. Are these things you would find There are things doctor related things, like they examine you, they use soap to wash their hands, they have a chart on you. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just trying to think about exam. Exam is also like a test that you take, of course. I'm just thinking through the different definitions that exam could be. Scene. What are we doing with these? One of these is supposed to be yellow. Scene and sphere and circle and world. I think that this is like the people around you, like this the place you live in, right? Where you occupy. Yeah, I was gonna say the milieu, the milieu. I'm gonna have to look up that word, but I'm pretty sure it means what I just said. Exam, soap, chart, and mitzvah. Mitzvah is so out there. These requirements for some kind of, I don't see how they'd be requirements for like a Jewish ceremony. Exam? It's gotta be wordplay, right? Because mitzvah does not mean anything related to these. X, so, cha, mit. When you read them backwards, they're nonsense. Okay, that's gotta be it. Purple be purplin today. Oh, it's just bar. Oh. I didn't think about bar mitzvah. Okay, that should have. Bar chart, bar exam, bar mitzvah, bar soap. Why didn't I think of bar mitzvah? I was so stuck on just what the word means. I think probably people have an advantage if they don't know what mitzvah means, because the only thing they've heard it in is bar mitzvah, and they immediately get bar done. So I was at a disadvantage because I knew the meaning of the word and for some reason didn't make the connection to bar mitzvah, which is for those who don't know, a bar mitzvah is Jewish ceremony. Usually when a child is 12 or 13, they have kind of a coming of age ceremony where they become considered an adult for Jewish traditions. It's important to have a certain number of adults in Jewish ceremonies, where you can't do certain prayers. You need at least 10, and so at some point a child becomes considered an adult, and that's when they start counting towards that count of 10. Anyway, you can also you can't do certain things in certain ceremonies unless you're an adult. Okay. So I'm gonna look up milieu. 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 Let's see if I'm pronouncing that right. Milieu. I like the way I was saying it. A person's social environment. There you go. He grew up in a military milieu. I hear that all the time. All right. I'm a little sad I didn't see bar mitzvah. I'm still stuck on that. I don't know. Was it hard today? I'm gonna say it actually wasn't hard, for the sole purpose that most people are gonna know bar mitzvah. I'm gonna think of that as the only thing they associate mitzvah with. So I'm gonna give this like a 2.5. Let's see. I give it a 3.3. We'll see what the bot says. 59% solve rate, 3 out of 5. Okay. So a little bit harder than I expected, but it's still like not one of the really difficult ones. It's interesting though that the plural, like there's a lot of people making mistakes today. Just not enough mistakes to lose for the majority of people, but a lot of people did just straight up lose. So and this is a really shallow slope. I don't think it's quite a straight line, but it's a very shallow slope, which tells me that some people are just guessing because they just didn't know enough. Blue first is extremely common. Okay, so I'm not alone there. But like I said, getting bar blank first, I'm probably the only one who 29% of people saw that first. Like, I'm the only one who had that last. Anyway, milieu is the hardest. Yellow was the hardest today. All right, second, more people getting milieu, but still, like, these are about equal. And then ever, so people who lost got nothing. 15% got nothing. 8% got only blue. Okay, so purple first is only 2% for the people who lost. It's just interesting. Even though purple first is pretty darn common, 29%. 27% of people, or I guess I should say 27 out of 29 people who got purple first ended up winning. That's kind of interesting stat. I like associations like that, which are kind of hard to kind of pull out of this data. But yep, putting ruler in with icon, legend, and great. I said that was something people might do, but I thought it was a red herring. I didn't realize you could just put lion in there. until later. Compass, world, so round things. Compass, world, circle, and sphere makes sense to me. Bar scene. So not under what were they missing to put bar scene instead of bar? So these are people who saw bar blank and didn't find this fourth one, but I don't remember what was it. Soap exam chart. So they don't see bar soap. I see. Global concepts, world chart, circle sphere. Interesting. Some guessing I think is going on here, but these are really commonly guessed. Seems like chart fits anywhere. All right. First, most common mistake is putting compass in as the fourth circular thing. Okay, makes sense to me. This is an interesting mistake. Icon, legend, great, and mitzvah. Huh. All right. The bar blank group was a fill in the blank, one of the toughest connections to figure out. I don't think this one was particularly hard to figure out, except for me. There were only 7,533 players who did blue, green, and then yellow. So, all right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword and stuff like that, abbreviated, etc. Hooray! Yippee! I don't know. That's an arrow. Okay. Things counted by some smart watches. Steps. Blank so fine, subject to the famous plagiarism case against my sweet Lord. My sweet Lord. You're so fine. I don't know. What you might come down to after having your head in the clouds. You come down to earth. With the circled letters, a literal depiction of what you need to win tic-tac-toe. Three a row. 3 in a row. Oh, because 3 is in a row. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Chicken dwellings are coops. Is no longer. Was. Okay. Oh, this is Wahoo, and Cries of Pain are owls. All right, pretty straightforward today, but it was fun. I like the construction here, where 3 in a row is how you win tic-tac-toe. Okay. This is the second time they've clued arrow with literally a picture of an arrow, which I feel like is like they're trying to give that to you, because there are other ways that you can clue arrow. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do Strands. Today's theme is Ode to the Aubergine. Aubergine. What is that? Oh. Is this another poem that we need lyrics from? That would be annoying. We got Parmesan cheese. No. Okay. Wait, Parmesan. Is that not how you spell it? I like to eat it. I don't like to spell it. Let's see. Soul, but spelled wrong. This might be a hint day. I'm already getting that vibe. But let's see if we can get any words here. Gear, earth, no. Gator, no. What are we doing with this? TRA drag. What would that be? Louse. Singular lice. I love playing the latar. Sounds like an instrument, doesn't it? The latar. Like a guitar, I guess. I have found nothing. Double F? Is that helpful? What will we do with double F? I don't know. This is pretty tough. That's how you spell tough, right? Accepted it. That's how you spell it. I think I'm going to go straight for hints today. Unfortunately, it gave me the double F word. That was the one that I had the most. So stuffed. Stuffed. Ode to the aubergine. Stuffed. Stuffed Parmesan. I think it might be Parmesan, and I don't know how to spell it. Parmesan. There we go. I think we are cooking something. Some kind of dish. What kind of dish are we? It's not just dish on. Dish is going to be our spanogram. Plant dish? Eggplant dish. There we go. Eggplant dish. So it's an eggplant Parmesan. Stuffed. Eggplant Parmesan. Stuffed eggplant. I don't eat eggplant. I don't like it. So I don't know what else we've got here, but ratatouille. I spelled it right the first time. In Kansas. No. What is this? Moosoc, obviously. There's one word left, so we've got to use all of these letters. Akas moose. Oh no. Might have to double hint this one. Sakas Mau. Sakamouse. Oh no. I don't even know how these Sumakas. Susakam. Sumaka sounds like something, doesn't it? Smousaka. All right, I got to find other words and then we'll double hint this dude. Get done with this. I'm over it. Sand. We've got tins. All right, one hint. Okay, I need two more letters. Till and tile. Okay. Musaka? I was close. Is he related to Mufasa? Right. I mean, I did better than I thought I was going to. I still had to use like 3 hints, but okay. Well, one hint and one double hint. Where are we gonna put that? Alrighty. Why are they doing this to us? Is this game even fun anymore? Let me know. Let me know how you did. And those are the games for this video. If you would like to watch the Wordle, that is available. Just click in the middle of the screen during the credits. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.